Welcome to my channel. This is Angie with the Mountain Girl Studio, and I'm coming today to do a DT for Tracy Fox at Love Junk Journals. And she is a digital kit artist, and if you go over to Etsy, you'll find all her things that she sells there. Here's her information. She has a Facebook group, a YouTube. So go follow her. Anyway, so what I use for Tracy in this DT is I used Wings, Wonderful Wings, the Exhibit Botanical Specimen Ephemera, and the Notebook A Botanist. So those were the three kits that I had used. And the Wings, Wonderful Wings, and the Exhibit Botanical Specimen Ephemera, those just came out, so those should be on top of her Etsy store because they're the newest. And then the Notebook A Botanist, I think that came out like a couple months ago, somewhere around there. She's really quick in getting kits out, and she's fabulous. She's an amazing. Okay, so really quick, I came up with doing kind of a 3D, 2D dimensional butterfly using her butterflies. So what they're just a sheet of butterflies, and I cut them out, fussy cutted them out of the fabric. Then I kind of just filled them with some filling, some stuffing, and then I kind of just did like a little collagey bits behind the body here. And then all I did was I took some batting and wrapped it with some I found this at a thrift store, and I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna use it for, but I like string. And so actually it came in handy because there's a ton of it, and I just wrapped it around the batting and formed the body. And like I said, I did kind of collagey bits in the back there just to give it some dimension, just make it different. And then I just added a Tim Holtz Found saying there, and then this is just stiffened string that I stiffen up with beeswax. I just kind of run it across the beeswax, give it some stiffness. And then this is a giant safety pin that was gifted to me, so I love using those. And then here's a door with a button on the back, so just to finish it up a little bit. And then here's one of Tracy's tags. So I kind of just did a mixed media tag. And there's the back. I just wrapped some string around there and this old vintage button. And then I put some crazing and some glossy accents just to give it a kind of a shine. You can kind of see that. You can't really see the crazing, but it's a Tim Holtz product that cracks when it dries, so it's really cool. And then I just put some gold accents and some paint here just to distress it a little bit, so that turned out fun. So there's that. And then I know I haven't done a kind of a journal in a long time, so I thought it was time to do that and use her kits. So this is what I came up with. So this is the front cover, and again, this is another butterfly because this is kind of a butterfly themed, and I did the exact same thing on this butterfly. And then I used one of Tracy's little ephemeras there and stapled it, made it kind of look like it was, I don't know, being like numbered, you know. Anyway, so this is a little pocket here. So this comes out like that. There's the back of that. Like I said, I did exactly the same way as I did the butterfly on the tag. And then this is another tag here, and I kind of did something different. So here's the tag, and I did these tabs. You've seen those before, but I put a paper clip sideways. I kind of rolled it over the paper clip and did my own thing, kind of did something different. Kind of, it looks like it's the string is continuing with the tag, but it's actually in two pieces, if you can kind of see that. And my camera does not do close-ups, so I'll just sit still and you can kind of look at it. So there you go. Did the same thing with the crazing on here, just added some lace and some lace trim back here and some tulle. But I love the effect that it looks like it's kind of like a floating top there. It's like, I'm not sure what I'm going to call this, but I thought it was a new kind of fun idea using a paper clip and the tabs on the top. So that's the tag. It goes in the front pocket there. And then just little collagey bits down here with butterfly. So that's that part. And this is the front, and then this is just a little pocket. Just has like a little altar tag on there, some bits right there. And then this is a soft cover pretty much, but it's really sturdy. And then I did something different. These are also from Tracy's ephemera, the specimen ephemera kits that she just came out with. So I wanted them to hang on the side here, but they weren't very sturdy and they were kind of bending. So I took them apart and redid them, and then I put like a tin on the back of them. I just fit the tin to fit the tags, and I kind of liked how the tin kind of peeked out a little bit around the edges, and then I kind of distressed them, and that's that. And then there's the tag. So there you go. There's the front. Sorry about that. Okay, and so this is the closure. Here's the back, and I just put like a little vintage button I had back there. Sorry, there's junk on it. And this is fabric. So you just open it like this. Little key there. So here's the front. So this is just a little frame, and then I took some of Tracy's ephemera and cut it up and just put the little frame over it. So you can kind of see there. And I love distressing, and I love just getting my finger in paint and just slopping it all over not slopping it, but just, you know, distressing it, making it look fun. So like I kind of did something different in this journal. So this is just like a big old, like I use a lot of washers and rusty bits and in my work. I do that in my little houses, so I thought that would be fun to add as a texture element in journals as well. So this is something I came up with. It's just something I put together. It's like a pocket with a little side book on the side, so it just opens like this. Just comes around like this. It opens it up, and you have like just a little notebook over here. Just a few pages there. And I left the string, and this is just like a little bitty bit collage. And then this is little field notes that comes in her ephemera, and so I just kind of made it as a little tiny book. And it's just like some dictionary paper in there, and I just stuck it in this little pocket that I have right here. And then it just has some ephemera here. This is my little thank you note, or thank you, and it's just using Tracy's kits and some tags and some maps. So it's just array. Another tag there, a map, because you have to know where these butterflies are at, some papers, and just some fun stuff in here. And so that's that part. And we'll go through the pages really quick. So I just kind of just did some distressing on her kit. I thought it was fun, just like I said, to do something different. And Tracy is always so open to, you know, doing fun DTs with her kits. So thank you so much, Tracy, for allowing that. So I came up with these little tabs, but again, all I did, it was like nothing, nothing like genius, but so these are paper clips, and I kind of did the same way I did on the tag, but I flipped them on the side. Then I just add a little bit of dangle. These are from her little mini ephemeras a few months ago, in one of her kits too. So those have a little butterfly. This was been in the works for a little bit, and I just got this done, so that's good. And then, like I said, I just distressed some. These are coffee stain papers, or tea stain, and I just distressed them. I have some crackle paint on there, chalk and graphite, and another paper. This is just something I came up with really quick because I had some leftovers. I made a tab, and I know there's like those magnet bookmarks. This is kind of a long one. If I had some magnets, like I said, I'm still moving stuff around in boxes and whatnot, but if I had my magnets out, I probably would have put a magnet so it would have snapped. But it still holds on pretty well, but I thought it was kind of neat to make a long one. And then some more distressed tea paper. And you can do whatever, you know, you'd like on it. I'm kind of like, make mine kind of naked a little bit. I don't add a lot of things to mine. I think that if you own this, then you can add whatever you want. Not that I would never like to add a ton of things. I kind of just, mine are a little bit more simplistic. But I do like to add some art, like I said, distressing the pages and stuff has been fun. And then I just do some signature writing, some scribbles. Well, it's not scribbles, but I'll show you that up close. I'm going to see, it's with a white pen. And another tab. I think these are so fun to make. I made them with, well, if you watch my 10 questions, I show you how I made these, but it's pretty simple. It's just a piece of doily, some fabric, a paper clip, and then some dangles on there. Just a different way. I mean, I would have used some rusty paper clips, but I didn't have them at the time when I was making them, so went with that. Some more pages. It basically just repeat itself, and these is another little tin tag that I had made. I have some metal stamps, so I stamped into it, added some alcohol inks and wiped them back, and then this tin is so thin that you can just staple right through it, so just added that there. Just more pages, and then just more writing, and there's a rusty safety pin there. And these ones are from her notebook, Botanist. So here's the last one. These are just so fun to make. I just love them. I think they look really cool in journals, just to add another element and texture. And I love the number 5, so you'll always find a key and a number 5 or one or the other. Most for the journals, I love the number 5, so I just incorporate that. Some more of the writing. And I write out words that like inspire me and stuff, but you may not be able to tell what they are, and I couldn't even tell what they are, but at the time when I'm writing them, I just write out things that are inspirational or just nothing personal, just, you know, mostly just words that I like to write or they look pretty written out. There. Some more distressed tea stain paper. Some more writing. And then here's the back, and then again I just did that, and then I kind of scribbled over. This is a piece of Tim Holtz paper, and there's the back. So yeah, and a little clip up here. So I hope you like these projects. Thank you so much, Tracy, for having me on your team. I couldn't feel more grateful. I love designing for you, and I hope everybody has a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.